Welcome back to Oblivion. It's time to continue the main quest. I fast traveled back here.
Thank Talos you've returned safely. Do you have the amulet? Please tell me you have some good news. Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
Okay, so Joffrey changed into his armor.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you? By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle! Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power. I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma. This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself, and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it. I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xarxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about those spies in the meantime.
Yes, so Martin's dark past is actually very useful for us. But in the meantime, there is a different quest.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose.
Okay, so he successfully found his way out from the sewers.
Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible.
Very well.
I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies.
So
We
the
can't afford to
first
let the mythic drone operate out of Bruma with impunity.
first guy is here.
What can I do for you, ma'am? We always see them near the rune stone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry. Farewell.
Okay, so we need to come here and possibly wait until dusk. But the timing seems okay. Yeah, so when you are traveling in the mountains, you have to be careful because falling too much will lead to a funny but annoying death. And of course, climbing these mountains is even more tedious. But I guess it's a challenge. So yeah, you can summon some armor for yourself, but it's only for a short time. And now it's time to wait I don't know the exact time. Okay. Oh, instant battle, no questions.
I do not fear death.
Very well. So, actually, this was a resident of the town, and now we have her key. But just to be safe, I will also talk to the guard. And yes, this is another of the cities. Actually, this is the first city that you need to visit as part of the main quest. Except for the Imperial City, of course. But all the other cities we haven't been to. Even Koror, that is near Veynon Priory, is just optional. You don't have to go in. But Bruma is important for the main story. And now castles are very huge and
I'm listening.
easy to get
Hello
lost.
there.
And many of the rooms are limited to outsiders, so you cannot go there.
Hello. I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious? God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
Farewell.
Less unnecessary deaths.
Hello.
He should keep away these poor guardsmen from me and my friendly fire attacks.
Hello.
But actually, there are lots of sleeper agents in the game, and as you progress with the main story, they can attack civilians, and some people may even die, like your favorite shopkeeper.
I can.
Blessings of Julianus upon ye.
Yes, you could probably hear right now some very funny dissonance in the voice acting, and that is because there are only a few people who voiced these characters. Actually, they voiced races. So whenever there was a character with the same race, that's almost always the same voice actor, and especially in the case of random dialogue, this can create hilarious voice changes. But that is part of the charm of the game. So let's see what's going on here. And we are also authorized to steal. So you need the trapdoor to progress. And as you can see, there are some clues here. The master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Koror. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to the glorious cleansing. The master has chosen you and Pavari, perhaps, for a most crucial mission. A sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim heir has gone to ground at the Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed blades. The Master has made its destruction the top priority of the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on the Septim's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of the temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. And once the Great Gate is open, the fall of Bruma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septim will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Quatch. But again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. The dawn is breaking. Yes, she did not heed the warning and confronted me. But the Great Gate is actually a type of gate that destroyed Quatch, and you could see how that ended. So we are very lucky that we gained this information. And it seems that the spy here had a very well-designed lair, with even a side tunnel leading out. Okay, so I had a hardware crash, but luckily my videos are safe. And this is where you end up. And the quest marker shows that you need to return, but actually this is not okay yet, because you also need to kill the other person, and it's not on your map. Because if you go to the Cloud Ruler Temple like this, as you can see, Joffrey will just tell you, come on, kill these guys. It's like unfinished business.
Good evening, Mom.
And then you are left with no map marker.
Ma'am?
And I really hope I just skipped something and...
I'll feel better when you've eliminated... What have you learned about the spy? This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
Yes, but how?
Plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma. Yes?
I never had time to properly thank you for your help back in the Imperial City. I wouldn't have made it back here if it weren't for you. Now that we have a free moment, I thought you might be able to use some tricks I've picked up fighting with the blades over the years. Nobody who hasn't trained with the blades will know these moves, so you should find them useful. See, when they swing at you sidearm, you twist your wrists like this. Exactly. You're a natural at this. Let me show you another one.
Yeah, so this is essentially your reward for saving him.
I haven't time to talk.
Hail.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
Good evening. What can I do for you? Farewell. Hail.
I haven't time to...
Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I will go... Oh, this is going to hurt. Wow. I will go back to the meeting place and wait another day, and let's hope one of those other spies shows up, because this is starting to get a bit frustrating.
Cannot escape the master's
Oh yeah, that's where she is. Fantastic.
The time of cleansing
Savary. Yeah. So you just need to wait a bit and come back. I completely forgot about this. But nevertheless, this is supposed to be a very easy and short quest, the kind of a break between all these cultists and Daedra and such.
Good evening. What have you learned about the spies? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes.
Okay, so this is the end of a very short episode. Starting from the next episode, the quest will get more difficult, and we will be on a quest with lots of stages, actually, lots of things to collect. And hopefully our character will be able to handle this. But so far so good, so see you back later.